Good morning from here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy March.
Oh dear.
Hi, everyone.
How's it going?
Awesome.
Wonderful. Very, very good. So I was wondering to just start, since it's a brand new month, Michael, you're practicing. If maybe you can give us some general tips for this month, general that can apply for everybody and their growth this month. And we don't need to know the specifics of how you calculate the charts or the numerology, because we don't understand it anyway. So, but yeah, just maybe like a few minutes while we're waiting for everybody else. It's good practice for you and good treasures for us, for us. And this is not about, we are apolitical. We are not religious. We are spiritual. We are accepting of all faiths and beliefs. That's a tool that you can use it if you like or not. And there you go. We like to expose you to it, and then you can make your own decision when it comes time to plan your life and your actions. So, Michael, all you.
All righty. Wow. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I was on the spot last month and probably less awake than I am today. And I talked last month about the universal year number 5, which is the year of change. And it often involves technology, and it's always in the news at the moment. Really big tech change. I think really in the next 6 to 8 months, we're going to be seeing a lot of that. It's going to change. If 5G comes in, as we all know, it's going to change everything. Houses, cars, doors, devices everywhere, cameras, stuff. So change in technology. It's not where we're going to that changes in a 5. It's how we get there. It's a change of methodology, of style, of culture. So there's a lot of that going on this year. It's not generally a totally confrontive thing either. There's a lot of happiness that comes in a 5. We all need to remember that. Having fun and being happy and just open. Openness is the key to success in a 5 zone. And also be as flexible as possible and know what we really want and need, so that when we have to choose between new options, we can see the best fit between who we are and what our options now are. So that's a 5 year. And the 4 year is very, very difficult. And I think everyone felt that with obvious factors last year, but in general, the 4 year is always difficult. A lot of constraints in the 2020 prediction. So for this year of change, we're going from a 7-month of February resonant and to an 8-month of March. One thing I didn't mention last month about the 8, it's a big roundup point. It governs management, overview, the eye in the sky. You zoom out, you see where things are in the bigger picture. I did talk about cause and effect. There's a lot of consequences, and I didn't quite go on too much about subtle factors of justice and karma that come through in the 8. It's very important for us women, whenever we take on a goal, to know that there are bad things that we might have to go through in order to reach that goal. It's all test the commitment, and with our own integrity, we make it through, and we get the justice that comes with that integrity. We get the destiny that we were asked for by doing what we want, rather than the wrong one by doing the wrong thing. So there's a few thoughts on the 7 and 8, but everybody's different. I love that introduction you gave me about the diversity and the political or the different views people have, and I just hope we can let all of those views sit at the moment. I'm pretty much a right winger and pretty much pro-Trump, but I have to say that my personal dedication at the moment is the fascination with finding the good and the reasoning in the other views, finding the problems that the left are trying to explore with the racism thing and with the cultural equity thing. And so I really think that if the more open we are at the moment to everything, without judgment and without putting our own ego on the line with whatever we're talking about. It's not about us, it's about the bigger picture. And we've got to flow with the change and do our bit. And 8 also for this month governs responsibility. And I think it starts with the self. And if we just keep to our values and try not to do hurts and harms, but do what we want responsibly, I'm sure we'll get endorsed by the universe at this point in time.
Beautiful. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. And happy March, everybody. It's going to be a great month. It's the last month for Q1, quarter one. Let's make it count. Also for more brainwashing for success this week on Wednesday for us on the Northern Hemisphere. So, the first Thursday in the Southern Hemisphere, we're going to have our usual monthly global mastermind. The email I sent out is giving some issues. I think it's a Google thing. I'm checking into it with my IT because I buy my domains through Google, but you can use the other one, which are abbreviations, or you can just go to the good old, you have got the power, and it will be on there too as well. Many ways to get to Rome. There you go. Okay, so make sure you register. It's free. Bring your partners. I'll see you all there. Some of the topics that you've been asking about are of course, you know, sort of like looking long-term, post-COVID possibilities for us personally and business-wise, some emergency preparedness given given these fluctuations, harsh fluctuations of weather. And also you have been asking for yeah, like what Michael is talking about. I call it universal influences. Okay, universal influences. But it's all tied into the whole sustainability. I know you're all here because you want to make this earth a better place for yourself, your loved ones, and the many generations to come. Yeah. All right. Welcome, Veron, as well. Great. So great. I just want to hear one intention for this month of March. So please put it in the chat box, summarize it succinctly with one word, one phrase or sentence. I'll do the same while I place a little bit of music here. You know, the power of intentions. All right, so Dr. Look at you, Dr. How do you like to be called? Dr. Sckell? Just one name, you get to pick one name. Bliss, Veron, breakthrough, Gary, happiness, very nice. So great. And calmness for me, calmness. Michael, steady, beautiful words. Okay, let's dedicate this first session of the month to that. You're gonna do great. All right, let's do, I have to keep these sessions within an hour unless I'm able to free up something later for the near future. So I will be pushing you to be succinct, which is always good. We're managing time, managing resources. And sometimes if you're in front of, I don't know, multi-million-dollar investor, a Shark Tank, or stuck in an elevator with Sir Richard Branson or one of your favorite inventors, then you may have only 30 seconds, right, to introduce yourself. So we get used to being really succinct and to the point. So let's start with Dr. Sckell. Is that the right name that you want to be called?
Sandra is fine. I have a long name, Duarte-Sckell. Like it's just funny. Dr. Sckell is my mom. I'm Duarte-Sckell or Duarte.
I thought Sckell was your husband. Oh, wow. Okay, very good.
No, he's Beekline. That would be a mouthful. I did not change my name.
Okay. We call you Dr. Sandra. Sounds
Yes.
good. Beautiful. So you get to start with with a win, your win from last week.
In spite of being a busy week, the win has been releasing some weight. I wanted more, but I'm happy. You know, I'm moving forward. You know, and I want to keep focusing on health, well-being. There's definitely need to do more, but I'm happy with what I got.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you look great. So releasing weight with the snow angels. So give it up, have fun with it. And Gary, who's behind you, your best friend on a boating trip?
Yes, it is. That's Glennis, my wife, and we're sitting on the Rio Grande in Jamaica.
Beautiful, beautiful, fantastic, great. And your win. I know you shared it with me, but maybe there were some other wins for you.
Yeah, look, a win for me was introduction to a couple of new people that will enable opportunity to for the business to grow. They're dealing with similar clients, and we're just talking about some collaboration on looking ahead and some assistance with software solutions. So that was the win for me.
Beautiful, beautiful. This is the era of collaborations. So I think COVID taught us that, you know, we're humans, we need one another, so we better cooperate and collaborate versus being against each other and find a way, you know, in person, technologically, virtually, there is always a way. Very nice. Thank you, Gary. And Michael.
All righty. Oh, this week has been awesome because I dedicated it to having fun. And
Nice.
I found a lot of strange things happened when I did that.
Yes.
I stayed on top of a whole lot of new quotes. I got a ridiculously high amount of work achieved. I moved things around as I do with customers sometimes because of weather or because I'm tired, and it went really smoothly. So I was injecting fun into all the phone calls and the situations, and I found myself wanting to do cool things that I've been putting off for ages because I was feeling so good because I was having fun and everything else went well, and I did that. So I just found it triggered so much energy just to be reminding myself all the time to make fun and do what needed to be done at the same time. So I've had a great week doing that. Lots of wins.
Great. Wow. And you look refreshed and ready to attack.
I wore my special jumper today. I'm out of uniform, which is again pretty rare. So I thought I'll wear my special jumper, and I've done a shave this morning as well. So
looks great. Looking good. Looking good. Very nice. And Phouphet, darling. Unmute. There you go.
Okay. So my win is just focusing on my what I wrote down and shift and change, and not to be so hard on myself. So continue to work on that and just add on when I, add on things when I get things done. I have time for it and I just add on, but not like where I said, like rushing to do more stuff, but it's more just adding on because I finish early and have a time to do so. And yeah, so that's the win, just acknowledging how I work and how I progress forward my style. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. You sound very grounded. Keep it up, okay? Mm-hmm. Nice. And feel free to comment in the chat box. Phouphet, just know your audio is okay, but not the best. We can hear you, but it does have some echo. If you use it for all your other business calls, you may want to improve it a bit, okay? And Veron.
Yes, my last week was about reading. So it's everyday reading. I put it down as 30 minutes minimum, but actually sometimes it go over 30 minutes. And I am about to finish the book soon, I think.
Great. Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations. Give us one of your favorite learnings from it so far.
The learning from it is one of the things they suggest is be aware that you say I choose. I choose to do these things. You know, in every action you do, you remind yourself that you choose to do it, and therefore you come out of being unaware of your habitual action. You know, because it brings you more conscious on all your actions during the day.
Beautiful. There you go. Fantastic. Thank you so much for the reminder. Great learning, Veron. All right, everybody, remember that you're doing great all the way around. Let me see it. All the way around. That's right. And because you're staying focused on one thing at a time, that way the wheel of life just gets bigger and bigger and stays nice and balanced. Okay, so it keeps running, keeps rotating. Okay, so we haven't done too much movement with our obnoxious music, but feel free when we do the exercises, since we spend so much time on the computer these days, feel free to get up, stretch, you know, close your eyes and move and dance a little bit, okay? And then you get a chance to share. So let's reprioritize here, Yolanda, for this first week of March, but keeping the entire month of March in mind, okay? So what would you say your main area is going to be? Well-being for me. Michael, career, excellent. Welcome, Yolanda.
Hello, I'm sorry.
All good, you're here. So we're just starting with the new with the new priority for the month and for the week, okay? So go ahead and choose one and please share it in the chat box. Career for Veron. Gary, well-being. Phouphet, well-being. Fantastic. So lots of well-being and career. Yolanda, career. Sandra, internal well-being, okay, which is still well-being. Very good, very good. So lots of career and well-being. Of course, they're connected. Let's make it happen. So let's remember, goals, as Dr. Sandra was saying last week, have to be SMART, which means measurable, okay? So if you say I want more of this, what does that mean? 1 ounce more or less, 1 gram more or less, 50% more or less, twice as much, $1 Australian or Euro or Canadian or US, so be specific. Additionally, more or less. Great. So let's do a little bit of visualization. Thank you, Michael. Michael, would you like to, with your soft voice, maybe guide us through a little bit of visualization to get us into the mood? I think you can do it. Just let it flow from your heart. It can be concise and go with you.
Do we get music too?
I know. You told me that I removed it because you told me the music was a distraction. So okay, but if you want, I can play.
I don't mind either way. I don't mind.
Let's try.
All right. Okay, folks. Now, as we start to think about this area that we've chosen, we want to value it like we felt when we chose it. It's a very important thing to us. We want to fix it up. We want to take it seriously. We want to refine our commitment to it. And as we do that, we have to really think about the dissatisfaction that's got us to choose it. And how can we make a few changes to address that and fix it up? If it's our career, for example, how can we get more plan? How can we get more knowing that we're going to achieve all the things we want with the plan? And or if it's our health, how can we commit to it and find that thing that we know we need to do and make a little step in that direction? Whatever it is we're needing to change, picture yourself benefiting the full benefit of that change as you commit to it. It's very important to be true to ourselves. And once you know what you want and you know what needs attention, give yourself the love to properly commit to it, and give yourself the clarity and non-bias to honestly look at the area, the little bit that you can start to work on and make a big difference. All right, so in the next 1 or 2 minutes, whatever, I'd like you to start to write down the specific thing that you want to change in that area, short term and a little bit on the long term, where it's all headed. All right, let's go.
Beautiful. So hang on to that beautiful answer. Okay. And you are going to share with your group. You're going to have a success group today, not just partner. You're going to share your what and your visualization, right? How will your life and the life of the people around you really shape, mold, change, okay? Specifically when you achieve your want within your career or well-being, depending on what you chose, okay? So share what you want again and how that will unfold. So you're going to share two things with your two partners. I'll tell you when to switch. I'll probably join one of the room as a silent partner. Okay, is everybody clear on that? Perfect. So, okay, Dr. Sandra, Gary, and Phouphet, room 1. Michael, Veron, and Yolanda, room 2. And please start. Phouphet, make sure you join, darling. All right, and welcome back. I know you may have been in the middle of a sentence, but it's all good. Trust you're always at the right place at the right time, and you are the right person in the right place at the right time. I love to hear you coach one another. Of course, as you know, you all have coaching abilities inside of you. Easier to coach others. It's kind of hard to coach yourself, right? Because we all need a mirror, like a sounding board, you know. Obviously we cannot see ourselves to gain perspective. That's human nature. So, but well done. Remember that your words do become your reality, just like your thoughts. So monitor those, okay? Some words and thoughts that could be borderline negative, such as try, eliminate those from your vocabulary, okay? Only choose supportive thoughts and words. When you catch yourself, just reframe. That's a technique that we use a lot in coaching. Is called reframe, okay? Good job, my friend. All the way around. Let me see it. Good job. All right, so strategy. I'll have one of you explain it, and then you will do that great. We will do a solo, okay, with our own thoughts. You can move around and stretch while you do it on some nice music. Who would like to explain this step? Unmute.
Come on, guys. Someone's got to jump at this like I would.
I can do that. This is about developing a strategy that's going to take us to where we want to get to. So as it mentioned, all roads lead to Rome. So it's a new strategy. It's simple and structured, and should enable us to think about the big picture as well as the short-term steps that it's going to take to get us there.
Beautiful. Great. Thank you, Gary. So have fun. Remember, your minds are powerful beyond any limit. And you know each other now. I know you well, and you all have really fine minds and huge hearts. So let your mind work in your favor, hear some nice music, and strategize without filtering or censoring with your own higher self. And vámonos. I'll give you a little more time. Start wrapping it up. Good job. Let's give a moment to our gentleman.
All done. Thanks.
Well done. Very good. I love to see you immersing your thoughts, all of you. So I know you're very strategic. Remember, the strategy is like a tree. So how many of you, I know, how many of you use mind maps or tools like that? I know obviously Gary does, and he even taught us how to use them. If you forgot, it's all on our website. You've got the power under Mastermind Replay, and you see how he does it very strategically and create systems. But it's very powerful. And so remember, so you know, a tree. I'm looking out at trees right now. So your strategy is the tree. So obviously you may know which has a lot of branches, right? So you don't have time in 1 week to tackle every single branch, and it keeps growing, but tackle the biggest branches that give you the biggest fruits. The fruits are your ROIs, your returns on investment, your results, okay? So your first action is the biggest branch that gives you the biggest tool. Fruit. Hope you like fruits. Branch with biggest tool, okay? Here we go. Fruits. Hope you like this analogy. Branch, did I spell it correctly? Hope so. All right, so take one moment. I'll do it with you, and I want all of you to share your first action. If you do more, bonus, but find the first one, which is the biggest one that will bring you the biggest fruit, and start. Great. Okay. Let's hear from Sandra.
So for me, I'm going to, after we finish here, call the Jays, call my family recreational center and get the instructions to download an app that's going to allow me to sign in for the require now to be able to swim. You have to do it through the app. So to be able to go swimming again, I'll take these actions of getting this app download.
Beautiful. Take a photo, okay, if you're able to go this week.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, post in our private Facebook group. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it's possible. You know, I'm sure that you have to be in separate lanes, blah, 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 but it's possible. Okay, great. Yolanda, go to sleep right after this. Okay, fantastic. Have a beautiful night sleep and enjoy your certification process. You will be certified. I'm already seeing it. Veron, start the investor folder for investor profile. Excellent, very good organization. Sounds very professional. Gary, place 10, 20 slots in my calendar. You sound like a gambler. I'm kidding. For the remainder of the year. Okay, great. So you're thinking year long. Fantastic. Great. Wow, Michael, with that Lamborghini, if that's the case, definitely gotta take a picture, okay? Or video. Nice. Okay, I think we got everybody. I'm impressed. Okay, so all I need is your autograph. Although I know you're committed, you know, I know you are. You're very committed. And more importantly, your hot reward, if you know it already. Okay, if you need to think about it, maybe discuss it with your partner. If it's a reward you want to share with your partner, then put TBD, to be determined, and then you can share it in the private Facebook group and we will check. So stay COVID proof. You know, we're almost out of COVID, but we're still in it. For me, it's going to be a picnic, just like the lady here in the photo. Maybe I won't be dressed so elegantly, but it's yeah, I'm gonna enjoy some nice vitamin D in the sunlight finally after that epic ice storm. Like Gary says, I'm still thawing. I'm still thawing. All right, there you go. Sandra, swim. Okay, maybe you get an extra swim. Beautiful. And Yolanda, me time, very nice, very nice. Great. Phouphet, flower field, wow, that sounds amazing. Make sure you take a photo or video, Phouphet, we would love to see it. Very inspiring. Excellent. Oh, Veron, sun. Yeah, I hope there is sun in London. I'm visualizing it, sending some from Las Vegas straight to you. Michael, barbecue, remember your vegetables as well, okay? Maybe some flowers can also be barbecued. I don't know enough. Maybe you can share that in the private Facebook group, because I know some are edible, right? Yeah, great. You are amazing. I'm so proud of you. Calendar your actions and rewards, okay? Enjoy those. It's going to be a great month. It's springtime here in the Northern Hemisphere, and fall into more fun and calm and success in the Southern Hemisphere. So invite your partners to these calls, okay? The first session is always free. After that, if they have, it's very affordable, but if they have financial issues, talk to me and I'll make it work, okay? Please come to the mastermind on Wednesday. We're gonna have an epic mastermind. Again, yeah, so here are the links, Control C. And register for free, bring your loved ones, and have a great week, my friend. Enjoy, proud of you. Ciao.
All the best, guys.
Have a great week, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thanks, Elena.